Hey guys, so I was cold calling a bunch of old friends yesterday just for fun, just to get some stuff going on, college starting. Everyone's having a great time. And I called this one guy, and Grant, right? And he answers his phone. He's like with some middle schoolers doing, I don't know, working at a daycare, something like that. And this kid answers the phone. He picks it up and he says, he saw this channel, or he saw, my work or my books or whatever. And he was actually like investing in like all the stocks that he found in his house, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. He said he made $500 in his first year by buying Netflix and a couple other stocks that were just sitting around in his house, which is so cool because that's like the way a lot of people start investing. It's the way I started looking at stocks. That's the way I picked my first stocks, was like looking at what was around me and then just investing in whatever the heck that was, right? So like whatever's in your house, and then just invest in that stock, because a lot of those companies are public, those household supply companies, those entertainment companies, those movies, computers, home goods, manufactured goods, consumer disposables. Those are like usually public companies, which is awesome because you find the product that you like, you look at the company that makes it, and you Google it, and half the time they're a public company, you can just go out and buy their stock. And it's so fun because that's really how I started looking at the markets and how I started understanding, how these stocks work. But at the same time, like, you don't have to like know that much to do that. You just find the company and buy it. And it's a little bit sketch, and I mean, I'm sure his diversification was like mine was terrible when I started, but it's such a great way to start getting into it and start learning about it. But anyway, I want to talk about this kid a little more because he was so motivating. He was in middle school, right? And he's making money, he's buying stocks because his parents set up a stock account for him. I thought that was the coolest thing. And he said he was watching this YouTube channel, and I gotta tell you, that really made me excited because I love stocks, my favorite thing to do all the time. But on here, I know I've been doing more book reviews, personal development, personal growth. So I've got to get an editor for you guys because it's just a lot of time. I'm grinding 16 hours a day, every day for you. There's just a lot of stuff to get done. But I'm gonna put a focus on this now because I see that like the work I do can really inspire people to start getting into personal finance and investing and make those first investments and start to grow their real savings, grow retirements, which is super cool, extremely important. So I'm going out and do this. I'm trying to do like a video every day. Right now I've got like a bunch of bulk content. The problem is just getting it edited. So I'm gonna try to find some editors and get that stuff going out. I'm also starting a podcast for you guys on my way to school every day and on the way back. I'm super excited about that one. And Facebook, right? I think people getting some content on different platforms, and right now I don't have a whole team behind me yet, so it's kind of hard to put content out everywhere. But I'm gonna definitely try to do behind the scenes, some extremely secret Facebook secrets, stocks, things like around that aspect of whatever I do, or content management, with a main focus here on YouTube, just because most scalable and then the content grows, right? It doesn't just disappear. But I'm excited to see how these platforms work out. I'm super excited to inspire more people like this one young guy to start getting into personal finance and investing and make those first investments. Because like this kid, he's in middle school, like he's probably, I don't know, 12. Like those 6 years between 12 and 18 that you can make with UGMA accounts, UTMA accounts, and those are just accounts you can open as a minor to create you own your own stocks. You pay taxes on your own stocks instead of having to pay your parents' tax rates. When you use those special minor accounts, you're actually like just a light years ahead of everybody else when they start to invest and save in their 20s, because now you have like 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 entire years of long-term compounding growth. I mean, if you look at like those last 10 years of retirement, say you have like a $4 million portfolio, 10 years at an average 10% return, that's 400 grand the first year, 440 grand the second year. I mean, that's so insane. It's literally millions of dollars extra, because you got to remember, when you grow, that growth at the end is significantly faster than the growth at the beginning. So if you start just a little earlier, you're gonna have a little more at the end, which is gonna be huge. So I just thought that was absolutely insane that there was just this middle schooler trading stocks. It's so cool. I hope if you're a middle schooler watching this, trade stocks. Oh my God, I love it. All right, thanks guys. Have a good one. See ya.